Do 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 yeah. Do 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 do. One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love? Take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show? Take for you to show me?
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I have an extreme and deep clean on my garage fridge. This was a fridge that I used to have inside of the house, but not too long ago, well, probably like a year ago, it broke down on us. At least that's what we thought, and we put it in the garage. We did turn it off and unplug it in there for like a week, and then we decided to turn it back on and see if it worked, and it did work, but we decided to stay with the other one as well. So we end up with two fridges, and this was a really good decision because we mainly keep this one for all the drinks and all of the extra items that don't fit on the inside fridge. But sometimes we do forget that we have two fridges, and it end up always like this. We forget that we have extra food on this fridge, and sometimes food goes bad. I know that that is really bad, but that's how it is. And right now I'm focusing on just keeping this fridge with all of the drinks and extra frozen items, but mainly for all the drinks. And since I haven't done a deep clean on this fridge, that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna take out everything out from the fridge. We're gonna keep it out here until we do a deep clean, and we're actually gonna do a extreme deep clean on this shelves on the outside, since they were extremely dirty. This is where I keep all the extra eggs, and there is one container that has a few eggs that are broken, so they really needed that clean. So let's just continue with all of this cleaning and decluttering and get some motivation together. If you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you're here with me. We are back again with all this extreme cleaning motivation around my house. So if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Welcome. I am so happy to have you here. If you like all of cleaning and decluttering and organizing videos, this is the channel for you. Subscribe to the channel so you can become part of the family and just continue with the cleaning and decluttering on this fridge.
I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love? Take for you to love me? Yeah.
While we do a deep clean on these drawers on the back of my yard, let me give you guys a backstory on this fridge. What had happened is that it started building up a little bit of ice in the back of the fridge, and it wasn't freezing, or it was over freezing the items. So the temperatures were always like up and down, and it got to a point where everything was melting. The freezer wasn't working, and then there was a lot of water coming out, but that was because of all the ice buildup in the back of the fridge. So we end up taking it outside, and that's why we end up buying a new one. But we didn't want to get rid of it because a friend told my husband to just unplug it and leave it off for like a week, and that's what we did, and it started working once we turn it back on. But it is doing the same thing over again. The only thing is that I feel that because we are in an extremely hot area, we live in Arizona, so that is not helping the fridge, and everything, it's melting. There's a lot of ice built up again, so I'm not sure if we're gonna keep this one for a while or if we're just gonna use it for a backup in case something happens with the other one. For now, this is what we're going to be using it for. We're going to keep putting all of the drinks. And I just found out how to take out the bottom drawer on the freezer with my other fridge. I had so much trouble taking it out. I was always trying to figure out how to clean it from like the bottom. And that's why this fridge was extremely dirty from the bottom, because I didn't even know how to take this drawer on the bottom until the last video that I shared with you guys when I cleaned my inside fridge. And I was really happy that I was able to take it out, at least all of the drawers and the little cabinets where I put like the glass ones. I did wash the glass one inside of my house because it was a little bit easier, but this one's it was easier for me to wash it on the backyard with the hose, since they were a little bit big and they were extremely dirty. I just didn't want to make a lot of mess in my house. So that's a good tip. If you have a lot of drawers in your fridge and they really need a deep clean, cleaning it outside, it's like a good idea, especially if right now that it's hot. That was a good idea for me, but not for the glass ones like you guys can see in here. I did try to break apart this one of the glass ones because they were really dirty, but I wasn't able to take it out. I did took out some of the screws and try to figure out how to take the glass out to clean in between the glass and the white item, but it didn't work. So I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong. I'm not sure if they don't come out, if they just stay like that. But for now, we're just gonna keep them like that. And every time I wash them, this is the one that I am talking about. Every time I wash them, I'm gonna try to like push it in until the water comes in and it can do a deep clean, because you can see in here that with all of the items that they were falling off from all the years, it started building up like a dirty residue in between, and it looks really ugly. Even though it's on the bottom part, I know that it's there. So hopefully later on when I do more washes on them, it could probably come out, but for now it just didn't work. So if you have the same fridge, or if you have the same problem, and if you figured out how to clean it, let me know please, because I do want to clean it, but I don't want to break the glass either.
Take
And get this, guys, I figured other features out from this fridge for the longest time. I've always had so much trouble figuring out how to fix all of the items or all of the food because of how all of these shelves were in the same place. But it turns out that the top shelf, you're able to pull it out. And then the one that I was trying to take it out, you are also able to push it back. I knew about that one, but not the top one. I didn't know that you were able to pull it out. And when you close the door, you can literally, it works like that. Like if you have a longer let's say something that you made like with a longer container that it doesn't fit, you can just pull the little shelf out and you're able to keep your longer items. So right here, I'm just trying to figure out how to put the things, the milk, and I moved things around a lot until I was able to figure out how to put everything together. I try to keep all of the drinks in here, but I did had to put all the milks because I do have a lot of almond milk and coconut milk, and then just the regular milk for the kids. I do keep 2 glass jars with the milk so they can look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, and then the other ones I keep them in here. Before I had 2 fridges, that was not the case. It was always leaving the regular gallons of milk in the other fridge, but now that I do have 2 fridges, I'm taking the advantage of it, and I'm trying to keep my inside fridge a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, and then this one try to keep the extras. Again, I am only trying to put all of the drinks. I just don't want to forget the items that I have in this fridge, and I'm working really hard. So I feel that if I only keep the drinks in here, I know that I'm not going to be worrying about food going to waste or anything like that. So we're just going to figure things around here, move things around so that way they can all look aesthetically pleasing but still functional for all of the sizes of the drinks.
I got something else in mind. Oh, if it's you I've been waiting for, I better make you worth my time. So don't you pay them any mind. Close your eyes, follow the sound. Keep it coming through the night. We don't need to slow down. Take it all, give you what you need. If you stay with me, I love you in the dark. So shine on, don't lose your spark. Show me what you got. Let your colors burn. Let your colors burn now. Let your colors burn now. I love you in the dark. I'm waiting in the dark, where I can see you so clear. All we got is here and now. So give it all you got. Don't you pay them any mind. Close your eyes, follow the sound. Keep it coming through the night. We don't need to slow down. Take it all, give you what you need. If you stay with me, I love you in the dark. So shine on, don't lose your spark. Show me what you got. Let your colors burn. So take it all, give you what you need. If you stay with me, I love you in the dark. So shine on, don't lose your spark. Show me what you got. Let your colors burn. Let your colors burn now. Let your colors burn now. I love you in the dark.
And after moving the bottles for the 100th time, this is how we end up with. I think that they are working perfectly. Obviously, this is going to change every week or every time we restock. But for now, this is how they look, and at least I know how the heights of the drinks are working, so that way I can have an idea for next time. And now we're gonna clean this freezer. You guys can see that everything is super stuck because this is the first time that I am cleaning here ever since we bought this fridge, and I can't even remember when we bought this fridge, but it is a long time ago. And you can see that it is extremely dirty. Everything is super stuck, but I am really happy that I found out that I was able to take that drawer out to clean it out. And I really don't even know why I didn't search it up way before. Otherwise it wouldn't be this dirty, or at least this stuck. I really did had to put my elbow into this cleaning, but now it's clean. And I'm not gonna keep any extra food in here other than ice and a box of fish that I did had. I'm trying to go even minimal on the items that I buy for the food. The kids are growing, and every week I try to switch things around, so I really didn't need to keep extra food on this freezer. It might work for us whenever we get like a get together and we need extra storage, but for now I'm just keeping the ice and then that box of fish. I hope you guys did enjoy this cleaning and organizing with me, and hopefully I was able to give you guys some ideas if you do have an extra fridge and you just want to keep all your drinks. I hope that this was satisfying for you as well. I know that it is extremely satisfying for me every time I see everything organized. If you did enjoy this, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
It never gets me down. City on